The Pandavas, along with Sri Krishna, went to visit Bhisma to show their deep respect and love for the great warrior. They bowed before him and sat down at his feet. Sri Krishna, noticing Bhisma's painful situation, commented, "They say physical pain is often harder to bear than emotional suffering. Even something as small as a thorn in one's shoe can cause endless discomfort. It's amazing how you manage to rest on a bed of spikes." Bhisma smiled and replied, "I have inflicted pain on countless soldiers without mercy. I believe that I won't have to be reborn to face my karma. I must pay for it in this life. And honestly, I'm glad to do so." Sri Krishna then advised Yudhisthira to visit Bhisma every day and learn valuable lessons on leadership and governance from him. Each day, Dharmaputra, Yudhisthira, would go to Bhisma, and the wisdom Bhisma shared eventually became the largest section of the Mahabharata, known as the Santi Parva. This book, dedicated to peace, covers a wide range of topics, both spiritual and practical. Although the society described in the Santi Parva belongs to an ancient world, many of its teachings still hold relevance today. Some of the issues discussed, such as nonviolence, governance, justice, and the welfare state, are surprisingly modern in their approach. After the Great War, Yudhisthira was consumed by guilt and sorrow over the deaths of his family members and the massive destruction that war had caused. He often shared his feelings of grief with Bhima, Draupadi, and Arjuna. Nakula listened as Yudhisthira, heavy with guilt, spoke to his brothers. "Please let me go," Yudhisthira said. "I want to return to the forest and give up this world. Crown Bhima as king instead. He would make a far better ruler than me." Bhima, however, wasn't having it. He quickly replied, "You're being completely irrational. Giving up the throne now is madness. Regular madness can be treated with medicine, but what you're suffering from is the result of too much knowledge. Sometimes scholars get so deep into scriptures that they become useless in real life. If doing nothing was truly the way to achieve liberation, then the trees and stones in the forest would be enlightened by now. The people want you to be king, and so do we. It's their wish, and we must honor it." Sahadeva, the youngest, then spoke with deep emotion. "My dear brother, I don't understand all the complex philosophies you speak of. But to me, you are more than just a brother. You are like my mother, my father, my teacher, and even my God. Please don't leave me behind and go to the forest." Finally, the great sage Vyasa stepped in to calm Yudhisthira's troubled mind. He said, "It's a shame that philosophers rarely get the chance to rule a kingdom, and kings often lack the wisdom of philosophy. But you, Dharmaputra, are both a thinker and a king. Your heart and mind are perfectly balanced. You will make an ideal leader because you have both the wisdom of a philosopher and the strength of a ruler." With these words, the Pandavas returned to Hastinapura, and preparations were made for Yudhisthira's coronation as king.